Mic check 1 2 people. Mic check 1 2 people. I'm in Vegas, y'all. Press one of y'all can hear me. What's going on, people? Still just kind of getting set up over here, guys. If y'all can hear me, press the one. Okay, I see a few ones here. Run my likes up, guys. It's only a few of y'all in here, but all of y'all should press the like button. Run my likes up. How y'all doing today, guys? One second, guys. I'm gonna run the music off, guys. Okay, guys, what's popping, y'all? It's that dude named Dave. I got the Wi-Fi. It probably looks janky. But I'm here, guys. I made it to Vegas. I made it here. As you know, run my likes up, guys. We got a few people in here. Don't know who's going to show up. You know, this was a impromptu stream. Like I kept, I was having issues when I got in here, guys. So like I had posted it last second and then I had pulled it down because I was still having issues. Then I put it right back up again. So I know no one will get any notifications for this one, guys. So hey, I'm just trying to see. This is basically gonna be a test live here. And then, we'll see how it goes the rest of this weekend here, So for y'all being here, thank y'all for clicking on the link, clicking on the thumbnail, guys. You know what I mean? So who's in the building here, guys? Let's see. I see Dank in the building. What's going on, Dank? Yeah, Thomas is here. What's going on, Thomas? Got Derek. What's popping, Derek? My man Bill. What's popping, Bill? I see you. No Limit is in the house. What's popping, No Limit? Hey, who else we got here? Pooh Man. I see Pooh Man in the gang here. Yep. Yeah, y'all. Okay, yeah, I said that earlier. I saw the ones. Get your passport. What's popping, brother? What's popping, man? Good to see you. Trigger's in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on? Thomas says, going through a thunderstorm right now in Boston. Yeah, it is hot as hell, guys. Man. Hold on. What's going on over here, guys? Give me 1 second here. What's going on, Mike B? Mike B in the building. Yeah. What's up? Give me 1 second, guys. One second, guys. Let me see here. 1 second. Okay. Okay, guys. So yeah, your boy made it into town today. I might make this a short stream here because I just want to show y'all a few things here, and I might have to change my setup here because when I let y'all know what I got set up here, it'll look better at night. Like right now, it's just a little bit after 4 o'clock out here in Vegas. And so I'm thinking about just, this is like a test stream here. We'll just kick back for a minute. And then I might pop up later on tonight or something. And I know for a fact I'm live streaming tomorrow, or I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow night, whatever the case may be. But y'all gonna have to see what I got over here, right? I got a dope ass view. So the one thing about my view is that I don't want to turn it right now because it doesn't do it justice until at night. What's going on, Child Free? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. So check it out, guys. I got into town today. It's fight week. Y'all know I'm a diehard, boxing fan. You can tell I'm in the hotel now. I got no soundboard, so I can't make no sounds. I can't do none of that whatsoever. It's just old school, just a guy in a mic with his laptop computer, So once again, I'm that dude named Dave here, and click the like button, support your boy. Hold on, what's this over here? A lot of stuff going on here. By the way, guys, like I said, it's so hot over here. I literally walked to Walgreens and back. I said, can't do it, guys. Can't do it. Sorry, guys. My computer's lagging a bit here. That's why I'm just kind of chilling for a bit here. Let's see here. All right. Okay, guys. So check this out here, right? Had a long-ass day. I'll just go through a few things here. We'll make it short and sweet here. Had a long day. Woke up early in the morning. Check this out. I pre-planned my my Uber to get to the airport, right? Why did my dumbass set it for PM instead of AM? So I'm all dressed and everything. I got my bags at the door. And I'm like, how come this ain't updating here? How come no one ain't showing up? And I'm looking, I said, oh, damn. This thing says PM. Dave's a dumbass. Dave done messed up. So luckily enough, though, I was able to book though someone not too far away. Actually, it got canceled like 3 times. Somebody came and I got to the airport in time, got my flight. No Wi-Fi on the plane. First world problems. No Wi-Fi on the plane, guys. But lucky enough, though, when you fly, I had the movies on, so I was watching ESPN First Take and everything. What's going on, Vince? Salute to you, brother. So, the flight was delayed for a little bit, but we got in town. And then, one thing that I'm seeing here, guys, besides the heat, if you guys are planning on coming to Vegas between now and the rest of the year, they're doing all this construction with the Grand Prix, right? The Grand Prix with the races. I think it's like the week before Thanksgiving in November. And so not only are they like doing all the streets, repaving everything, but they're shutting down so many streets. So you got like literally 4 lanes merged into one. I mean, literally coming from the airport to the Palazzo, it took longer than what it's supposed to be. So I already know right now, anybody who's coming to Vegas, I know some of my chat said they're going to be out here tomorrow, some of the case may be. And I'm talking to Drew Tide to let him know, like, if you guys are planning on taking any kind of cab or ride service, whatever the case may be, you got to plan early and ahead of time. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck and late for your reservation, what you got going on. It's bad. Like, you got the heat, you got the traffic, they repaving everything, they got construction out here. It's ridiculous. It don't make no point. It don't make no point even leave if you're at a decent spot whatsoever, guys. It is that bad out here. But yeah, so I'm in town now. I got my food, got a quick lunch. Then I went to Walgreens. Now I'm back here in the room. So, what the hell? Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Got a lot of people texting me right now. So yeah, we're here. I'm here Thursday, and I was watching the final press conference for Errol Spence, Bud Crawford. I don't know who's boxing fans here. I know there's a few boxing fans here, right? I saw the final presser, right? And I got to say, this is the first time that I have seen Errol Spence really, really, really sell a fight. Like, he is really selling this fight. I don't know about Bud Crawford. Like, I don't know if the moment's too big for him. I don't know if the weight cut is getting to him right now, but Errol is really selling this fight, guys. Anybody going to order the fight on Saturday? I'm just kind of curious. Whoever's in the building, who's ordering the fight on Saturday? Because I know all y'all ain't coming to Vegas. So any of y'all ordering the fight, or y'all going to a fight party on Saturday? Yeah, the light right here, man. It's kind of hard to focus. I should get my sunglasses, guys, because I have the light coming in a bad angle, and then I got my ring light right now. So it's making it hard for me to, like, really, really, It does look like I'm closing my eyes, Vince. I know. That's funny, bro. Eric in the pay-per-view. All right, what's up, Eric? Good to see you. You gonna be at work on Saturday? Oh, damn, Pooh, man. You're gonna hear about everything leaked online. Dank, you ordered it? That's what's up, brother. What's going on, Dank? No, guys, I'm gonna get my glasses, man, because the light's killing me right now. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. What's poppin', Eric? You might go to the bar and wash, no limit. That's what's up, man. Oh, okay. Oh, God. I can actually open my eyes, actually, guys. Okay, that feels so much better, guys. Sorry about that. I'm discombobulated right now. I'm not at home base right now. I'm not in TD&D Studios. I literally just got in my room about a couple hours ago. Literally about like 2 hours ago. I got checked in. I unpacked everything. I set up the best way I could set up here. Then I ran and got some lunch and got the Walgreens. Now I'm back here. So I'm literally just sitting down for the first time, guys. So hopefully I have this looking better, like for me to be comfortable rest this weekend. So you're gonna go to the bar and watch. How much they charging for the bar? No limit. Is that your living room? Yeah, it's the living room to the hotel here. Living room to the hotel. How much are they charging at the bar? No limit. I'm kind of curious. It's not the home living room though, Eric. I'm at the Palazzo now. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull something up here, guys. Give me 1 second. Where is it at? I wasn't here long. I'm in the need of a power nap. I hear you, brother. Hold on here, guys. Man, I'm really thinking about probably coming back on later on tonight. I want to show y'all something. And I'm literally having some Wi-Fi issues. That's why I'm just trying to let it play out here. I sound like Kendra right now, right? I got Wi-Fi issues. Let me do this here, guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now I found it. They know you by name, don't they? Honesty, what are you saying here? Oh, that's what's up, brother. That's dope. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. This is better now. Oh, man. Hold on here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this. I'm not leaving right now, guys. Let me do this. Can I mute it? Whoops. There we go. Got echo. All right, cool. That's what I was looking for here. Damn it. There we go. All right. Wait 7 seconds. My bad. 8 seconds now. Pooh Man got jokes. Okay. Nah. What's going on, M. Jones? So yeah. I was trying to set something up here because I want to show y'all guys in a second here. So yeah, I just got here about a few hours ago. Oh man, why is this going? Let me mute this over here. How about this? I'll leave. I'll do it later. So I just got in about a few hours ago, and I was just saying about how Errol Spence is really selling the fight here. And what I want to do is I probably want to have a better live stream later because I want to show y'all the view that I have here. And I think it's a flex, but not a flex. But at the same time, though, I think it'd be dope for y'all to check out for the viewing experience for the live stream here that I wasn't expecting here. Before I get started here, shout out to my man Dank, man. My man Dank came with the 999 holla here. You know, no questions or comments. My man here for the straight love of the game, man. I ain't got no soundboard today, brother. I'm just going to leave it up there for you. I appreciate you, man. Salud. Like I said, I am straight bare bones here. Just my laptop, my camera's right there. I got the mic plugged in, and I got my camera switcher going in here. So you don't get no soundboard, brother. I apologize. I'll give you a double soundboard next time. You know what I mean? So thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Salud and everything. All right, I think I'm good to go now. It's looking pretty decent here, guys. What's going on, Big Smooth? Big Smooth is in the building. Yeah. Jones like, whoa, Vegas, have fun, be safe. My hubby and I will be there in a few weeks. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Moist pipe fun, says Dank. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be safe out here. You know, it's gonna be a home base type of thing here. I say the Palazzo for a reason because I love the hospitality here, all the amenities here. My favorite restaurants are here. You know, only time I'm gonna leave is when I go to the fight, guys. So, oh yeah, since you say you're gonna be out here in a few weeks, M. Jones, I was just saying earlier when I really just started the stream that if you gotta leave to take a cab or a ride share anywhere, you have to plan ahead of time. Like things are shut down where they're repaving the roads here. They're doing all the construction for the F1, getting ready for the Grand Prix. So you literally got lanes going from 3 to 1. It is horrible in the afternoon here. So I just want to let you know, let anybody who's going to be out here this weekend or anytime between now and to the end of the year, construction is mayhem here. They're redirecting streets. So if you know it's going to take you 20 minutes to get somewhere, you might need to plan for 50 minutes. Like you say, okay, I'm gonna take a cab, and I'm like, let's say if you had a Resorts World. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go up to New York, or something like that. And normally that's like a 20-minute ride, 50 minutes, like add a half hour right now, literally. And then, like for guys coming in this weekend, just the fact that you got this fight going on this weekend, you got all these concerts that's jumping on top of the fight this weekend. People are coming in town just to be here. You know, they're not gonna be in the building, guys. You need to plan add an extra half hour minimum to whatever you gotta do to get to where you gotta get to, guys. Biggs moves of the day in a stream about a struggle. No doubt, brother. No doubt. No doubt, man. Pooh Man's a dank. I only do CBD edibles. Had a bad experience with the weed edibles. Now, they're not strong enough for me. That's why they taste good, but they're not strong enough, you know. So y'all talking about getting that lit. Let me see here, guys. So check this out, guys. Let me show you something really fast. Thank you. Let me take this off the screen here because it's going to block me here. So y'all know out here in Vegas, they got that Vegas Spear. Let's talk about this for like 5 minutes. Give me like 5 minutes to talk about this here, guys. Have y'all seen that Vegas Spear out here? I'm just going to carry with the chat here. I'm just, just kicking back here, just getting my mic level set here so I can have a better live stream rest this week here. Planet 13 is a ripoff. No limits at Planet 13 is a ripoff. Thanks for the heads up. F1 and the Spear got traffic locked up. Beyonce will be there too. Not coming for Beyonce, but it's going to be crazy. Yeah, the Spear is working now, guys. Let me show y'all the Spear. I'm going to show you this video. If you guys never heard of it, the Vegas Spear, it costs like $2 billion to make. And when I stayed at the Palazzo last year, it was still like in construction, like half built. So let me show you this video, guys, that I pulled up here. Check this thing out. Y'all have to see it. I'm not going to have no sound to it. I'm going to talk through it here. Let's do this here. Y'all got to check this out here. So this thing is now officially open. This thing is in between, it's behind, but in between the Palazzo and the Wynn Hotel. And you get this light show every single night, guys. I just got to go through this for a few minutes. I think this is mad badass, guys. You mean a disco ball like Epcot Center? Yeah, Big Smooth. It's like a big old disco ball. Yeah, Raider Stadium's on the other side. Yeah, Raider Stadium. Okay, Raider Stadium's on the other side where I'm at. Y'all seeing this here? I mean, that does look kind of badass at night. You gotta give that some credit here. It costs $2 billion. It's supposed to be like a state of the art, a stadium, a concert venue that they're gonna be doing. I think U2 is gonna be doing the opening act end of the year. This thing does look bad. I'm gonna fast forward to this here. Yeah, you're right, Big Smooth. Right. Check this out. Let me fast forward. It does this all night long, guys. Hold on. Here's another thing. I'll let it play out. Imagine you driving down the highway, you in Vegas, and you in your cab, and you've seen this here. That's kind of badass, ain't it? Right, No Limit, cool as hell. Well, yeah, look at that. That is $2 freaking billion, y'all. $2 billion. Yeah, I bet that, M. Jones. People are just stopping for days, of course. Look at that. That's badass, y'all. How big is it? I'm not sure. Got to Google that. I'm not sure. Now check it out. Let me pause this here now. Let me get to the big box here. Bring it back here. All right, guys, check this out. I gotta show y'all something. That's why. Let's see here. W allow. There we go. I think that was the problem earlier. Okay, check. All right. Okay, guys, I'm using my phone to show y'all something here. Nope. Can I get it? There we go. I think I might have to redirect my setup later on that night so we can see the disco ball behind me. What do y'all think, Tribe? Lizzo. Dank tripping here. Yeah, I know, Bill. That's what I'm saying here. I might have to do a change of scenery here when it gets darker and everything. So I'm gonna turn my camera around. The light is not good right now, the way it's coming in from the angle from the buildings here. But I think probably around like after like 5 or 6 o'clock out here. No, I take that back. Maybe later than that. Maybe like 6, 7 o'clock. Man, no. Actually, like 8 o'clock. I'm thinking here that we'll do a show with that behind me, guys. I just have to show y'all that really fast. I know I'm a little discombobulated right now, guys, because I just got in and I'm trying to do different things at once, and I'm not at home right now. The ball's not big enough to be here. Why y'all got wait? Hey, guys, why'd y'all bring Lizzo into this here? Why did y'all bring Lizzo to this conversation, guys? I'm just trying to get started here, and out of nowhere, y'all bring Lizzo into this mess here. I'm not even being disrespectful here. Y'all brought Lizzo to this mess here. I didn't talk about no big old girls, Lizzos, and I get to Vegas here, and out of nowhere, I'm saying, yo, Lizzo, man, y'all ain't right, man. Come on, y'all. I was trying to show y'all the spirit and where my room is at and everything. And then next, I'm looking down the chat. I'm like, we talking about Vegas, and all of a sudden, Lizzo get thrown in the conversation. Y'all ain't right. Things like I'm a degenerate, man, for real. M. Joe says concerts and other large events will be held there. It was really cool. It will be hilarious. People start hacking to change the images. Hey, that would be something else, Jones. And when people, someone like I don't know who conspiracy group could get in there and start putting all kinds of images when they hijack the mainframe. Oh, that'd be mad as hell. Like, come on now. So yeah, why am I in town, guys? Why I'm not in my normal setup? Why you don't see Muhammad Ali behind me? You don't see Jordan behind me? Because I'm in the room right now because we in town for Vegas here. We here for the big fight here, guys. I am in town for the fight, and I can't wait here. North Korea, what the hell am I? Where did North Korea? Thank you, just hijacking the chat here. Lizzo, North Korea, what's going on? I can't look down at y'all right now. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right, guys. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying here. Y'all some fools. Y'all some fools here. So check this out. This was a fight that I got to be honest. After the end of last year, I was done. Y'all remember me? If y'all was here at the end of last year when we had negotiations going on, I told y'all I had an edible. Okay. Okay, dang. I thought y'all just talking about edibles. You actually took an edible. Okay, got it, Dank. Now it makes sense, Dank. Okay. You really talking about taking a power nap over there. Now it makes sense. All right, guys. We know what Dank's doing over there, and that's why things are going on where he's saying that it doesn't normally make sense by Dank. Dank fried right now. You got that right, no limit. Oh, okay. So real fast, guys, let me just tell y'all. If y'all been following me for a hot minute here, it's starting to kick in. I was really done with this fight. I didn't care. Literally, when we thought this fight was supposed to happen in November, we thought it would be the week before Thanksgiving. like the latest. And then we saw all the shenanigans going on with Bud Crawford and everything, and I told y'all I was done. I told y'all I probably would have been ordered to fight on pay-per-view. That's how much fed up I was the way things were going on here. Will you be interviewing any of the fighters or trainers? Nah, I ain't gonna be doing that, man. I'm chilling. It's hot out here, Tony. No, it's hot out here. I don't know if I'm going to the weigh-in tomorrow, guys. I'm too honest. You ain't lying, Dank. You way too damn honest. God, I gotta be honest. I don't know if I'm going to the weigh-in. If they're gonna do the same thing in April, when for Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, they had the weigh-in outside, around the New York area in front of the T-Mobile. There is no way in hell that I'm gonna be outside to watch a goddamn weigh-in. Right? If they have it, I'm trying to find out if they have it inside at the MGM Grand. I'll make my trek over that way. But there is no way. Interview the top ring girls. Hey, I feel sorry for anybody that got to work outside this weekend, Eric. I ain't trying to interview nobody. It's too hot outside, right? Like, I'm going to head to the MGM Grand and see if I can find anybody, but I'm not a big interviewer like that. That's not my game. You want to know some guys? I don't even like bothering athletes. Like, there's a few people that I'll stop and say, hey, what's up, But a lot of times I don't even like bothering them. I just give them like the head nod, the universal black man nod, and just keep it moving. Like, the last day I left for the Vegas trip for the Tank Davis fight, I saw Marcus Allen, Raider great, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest running backs of all time. I saw him. He saw me. He looked a little busy, so I didn't want to act like a little fuck boy. I gave him the head nod. He gave me the head nod back, gave him the pound, and I kept it moving. That's the way I move, guy. The last time I was here, there was so many cats out there. I just say, hey, I'll say what's up to them because I knew I recognized them, but I'm not into interviewing like that. I just want to be in the moment. But real talk, though, right? If y'all followed me when I was saying at the end of last year, I was done. I thought this fight was going to happen in November. And then the rug got pulled from under us, and then Bud ended up fighting David Avanesian. And I was like, I don't want to do this no more. Boxing keep breaking our hearts. Can we see the suit, Dave? I got to iron it a little bit, bro. I took it off the suitcase. I'll do some pictures. I might do some video. No, though, I might do a couple of flash streams in the building. How about that, Bill? I work in the heat, Dave. Post office ain't no joke. Man, no limit. I feel for y'all. Anybody working the heat right now, man, salute to you guys. This is unbearable out here right now. Anyone know something? It was worse out here last week. I feel sorry for anybody working outside right now. I gotta tell you, I'm a house Negro. Y'all hate me in slavery times. Yo's a boss. We's got this air feeling good right now. Hey, man. Yo, if y'all out there in that heat, salute to you. I'm a house Negro. I'm in the cut. I'm looking out the window saying, sucks to be you. Hey, nah. Real talk, though. My name ain't going to be Dave back in slavery. You can call me Toby. With this kind of heat, call me Toby. That's right, boss. With this kind of heat, I'm like Samuel Jackson and Django. Guys, if you felt this heat in Vegas right now, you would turn to Samuel Jackson to get some AC. Let me stop. Let me get back. So, like I was saying, guys, I told you I was done. I was done with this fight. I was like, nah, I'm good and everything. And then I went to see Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, and it got my juices boiling. You know what I'm saying? Because when I went to that fight and be in the building and just experiencing that experience, I was like, okay, I might be back in when this fight came back on. And even when the fight came back on, I wasn't in. It took a few guys to get me back into the mode and say, hey, Dave, you got to come to this fight here. So I'm actually happy I'm here. At the same time, though, I still feel a little indifferent because of all the janking around that boxing gives us, guys. What's that? What's this saying here? So I'm kind of curious here. Who y'all got? Y'all got Arrow? Y'all got Bud? Fury is fighting Ghana? Yeah, Pooh, man, he is. That was done like about a week ago. Yeah, trash. It's trash, Pooh, man. It is so trash. It's a payday for Ngannou, though. I give it up to him. You got to get that check, though. UFC wasn't going to pay his ass. So I'm glad he's getting the check right now. But besides that, though, it's going to be trash. Ain't no one talking about it either, Pooh, man. They've been talking about it if it was fighting Wilder. Are you picking Bud just because I picked Spence? Why you doing that to me, Big Smooth? Why you got to go the opposite way on me like that? Just because? Well, Dang says I'll take Bud, says I'm a contrarian. Yeah, you. What's up? We got a contrarian. We got Big Smooth saying just because he's a competitor. Thomas says Spence. Okay. So I got the underdog. Never watch either. Okay. Gotcha. What the hell's going on here, guys? Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Hotel Wi-Fi. I sound like Kendra right now. It's Wi-Fi. Bro, love his competition. I hear you, brother. That's just funny. That's just your only reason. You can say, "Yeah, I think Bud's gonna win because I think he's got the better jab," or "I think Bud's gonna win because I just like he got the better footwork." I think he got the better power. Nah, just because you picking him, Dave. That's why I'm picking the other. We got to get ringside perspective. I might go live. Like I said, though, I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? I might go live in the building. Who's the underdog? Spence the betting underdog right now, Eric. Y'all want some betting numbers right now? It's kind of crazy, the betting, what they got for Spence right now. I think Eric's a degenerate gambler right now by asking who the underdog is. Let me do this here. Let me look at the betting odds, guys. The matchup is too even, but I do think that stand switch is an advantage for Bud. It's not an advantage. What the hell? You know why I don't think that's an advantage for Big Smooth? That's not it. What's going on, Eric? Salute. Hey, Big Smooth, you know why I say that's not an advantage? Because Errol Spence is a natural southpaw. So he changes stances, defensive reasons why. Because he's fighting a natural orthodox fighter who's right-handed. Right? So when he fights his other guys, he's fighting so he switched to a southpaw stance because most fighters don't fight southpaws. But what happens when you try to turn to that stance and you're fighting a guy who's a natural southpaw now? So now you're going southpaw and southpaw. So in actuality, the last time that Crawford fought a southpaw, it's been about 9-10 fights ago? So he hasn't fought a southpaw forever, and now he's going to fight a guy who's naturally a southpaw. So that stance stuff ain't going to work like it works against other fighters. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? I know that. They tripping here. Why is FanDuel acting up here? Something's happening with my account here. Log in. There we go. There we go. See, I've been off behind the scenes of boxing for a while. Just got into it because Tank fought Garcia. Oh, that was your birthday, Big Smooth? That's what's up, brother. What's going on, Eric? Hey, Eric, where you at these days? Location not verified. Oh, FanDuel's acting janky these days. I gotta do this over again. I hate it. I'm all over the place, guys. I don't have a better stream when I come back. Eric says Bud in the TKO in 8th round, straight right hand. For real, Eric? You think Bud's gonna knock out? It is the Wi-Fi, Eric. I was saying that earlier. But hey, this is my test stream. I literally just got in town a couple hours ago, guys. So y'all running my test stream for me right now. So I appreciate y'all bear with me right now as I go through this test stream. We just kicking back right now. I'm seeing who shows up. Like I literally just created the stream literally about an hour or so ago, but a little bit before the live stream. So a notification can go out when you do it, YouTube tip. I don't like giving tips anymore. Unless I have a big channel, like you have like 200-300,000, you can just pull up and you got people show up. But when you're at 17,000, ain't the means notification gonna go out like that. Happy birthday, Big Smooth. Yeah. I'm in Florence, Kentucky, but I'm heading to Michigan. Who you got, Eric, for the fight? Who you got for the fight, Eric? Oh, check that out. What's going on, Gabe? Gabe came in with the $9.99 $10 super sticker. Check it out, Gabe. I ain't got no soundboard. I'm bare bones today. You don't get no sound. You don't get no applause. You don't get the air horn. All you get is the salute. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Gabe. Thanks for coming through and dropping that holler on your boy, man. No questions or comments, just for the love of the game. That's why you're here, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. When y'all have no idea and drop that super. That's love. That's mad love. Thank you, brother. Especially I'm struggle streamer. I feel naked, guys. I don't know, like if you ever get to a YouTube channel and you create your own little home studio and you get everything set up, and then when you go out of town, it's like, okay, I just want to at least cam up. I want to talk to the people you're on location, and you feel naked. Like my whole setup, my regular microphone. I mean, this is a decent mic, but everything, I ain't got nothing. I don't have my controls here. All I got is a mouse right now. I feel like I was in Iron Man 3. Remember, he lost his suit, he lost Jarvis, he lost everything. Man. Eric's like, Bud's losing. The megaphone is always handy though, Dave. No megaphone either, man. I ain't got nothing on that. You want to know something here? Last year when I was at the Palazzo, I packed my entire studio that I had at the time. I packed my mixer, my laptop. I brought 2 cameras. I brought my lighting. I brought it took me like a half a day to set up everything. And that's the reason why I didn't have no Wi-Fi. I brought my whole studio to Vegas. Oh man, I had to pay for like 2 bags basically to get it all out here. I was being overzealous my life. I wanted to create the whole thing. I didn't want to be naked like how I am now. And I'm like, I can't do that. That's too much packing. Hey, man. So what's Dank? Are you saying what I said? I'm throwing the edibles and dabs underneath the short bus I ride. Dank wilding right now. What's going on, Cold Fusion? What's going on? You need Party City noisemakers? I could have brought my mixer, man. I could have, man. I just couldn't do it, man. Once you do that kind of packing, man, that's just too much. That's just too much, guys. I'll be back in order when I get back in town. We'll be back in action when I get back in town on Monday. Make a cone with your hand like MacGyver. Hey, I need a roll, old toilet paper roll, some tissue, and a rubber band, or maybe I could use my scrunchie for my hair, and cut a hole in it. And there's my air horn. Hey, what's going on, Jay? Jay the builder. I like anarchy. I always go to an underdog. I'm sure they have Party City. Thank you. Dank, you really think I'm gonna hop in a cab? I told you about all the construction, Dank. I literally about how bad construction is. So do you know what that means when you catch a cab? That means that the fare's gonna be long because the meter runs, unless I gotta wait for an Uber to go all the way to Party City to get some party favors so you can hear an air horn. Oh, and I gotta do that all the way back to come back here. You know it's not on the strip. Just to get an air horn for Dank. Dank was an air horn so bad, he's gonna make me go in a taxi in his 110-degree heat, off the strip probably, make him wait for me and get some party favors, bring it back, and live stream so that I can go ahead and go Rah! Or something like that. Use Instacart, brother. Hey, man, stop it. Stop it, Dank. Stop it, man. Yo, whatever edible you took, man, shoot me an email. I need to try that out. Whatever you got, Dank, I need. Hey, y'all remember Don't Be a Menace? When dude took a hit, so y'all got it's that killer. And he was like, he went to convulsions and he died. What did Marlon say? Pass that shit, nigga. Yo, Dank, pass that. Y'all remember that in Don't Be a Menace? Dude was in convulsions. He was like, he foaming. They all looked at him. It was like, pass that shit. Hey, man. Hey, Dank. Whatever it is, man. Yo, shoot me the email. So I can go to the Grove out here on the Strip. You know the Grove is out here in Vegas. I go to the Grove and say, yo, my man Dank told me to pick this up. Hey, man. I know it's hotter than Satan's ass out there, Paul. Jay. It's hotter than desire. It's hotter than Satan's herpes. Hey, whatever hot reference you got, it is that hot out here, brother. Hey, yo, it's hotter than herpes 2 simplex on Satan's mouth right now. You know, Satan got some cold sores and everything like that. Though ain't no cold sores, some hot sores. That's how hot it is out there. Satan ain't got no cold sores. Satan got hot sores. Hey, Jay's like, that nigga died smoking that. He did, Jay. That OG Kush. That ain't no OG Kush, man. Hey, Pooh man. That ain't no OG Kush. That ain't no OG Kush. So I got these cheeseburgers, man. I don't want to say, ew. Why did Sean, and don't be a menace. Why did every time Sean Wayne saw something he didn't like, he had to say it like this? Ew. Well, what was it with Sean with that guy in Don't Be a Menace? Hey, man, I'll suck your dick. Ew. Who reacts to that, right? Who gives that kind of expression when someone rolls up on you with something crazy? Hey, man, hey, woody woo, and you're like, ew. Hey, man, stop playing with me on that one. So that ninja eating infused cheeseburgers. He was no limit infused cheeseburgers. Dane says, go to cookies. Go to the cookies. They have Z Skittles and wedding cake. I've had wedding cake, Dank. You a lightweight. If wedding cake got you like that, man, you a lightweight. I'm gonna talk about that. If wedding cake got you like that, I need about 6 wedding cakes then. Hey, man. And the heat wave, no, Eric, the heat wave's not stopping. Today's actually, wait a minute, it's like 113 today, and it's actually cooler today. Hold on. Let me tell you what the weather is right now. Where are we at here? It's currently, where are we at, guys? Let me do this here. Yeah, it's 110 right now. My bad. I was off by 3. It's 110 right now. So it's a hot, blistering 110. That was that Grim Reaper pack, right, Jay? That Grim Reaper pack. And they're going to bring back boxing video game. I hope, man, I miss Big Smooth. I miss boxing video games. Me and my cousin back in the day, we used to have these big-ass tournaments. Yo, we would go at it for hours and days on days, man. Fight night, they need to bring back Fight Night, guys. No doubt. They got to bring back Fight Night. I would say AJ Johnson. I would say the AJ Johnson live, but that's too sus. Hey, come on, man. Hey, shout out to Eric Jordan with the $5 holla. Turner Chad Green here says, "Welcome to the desert." Hey, Eric, I ain't got no soundboard, so you don't get no air horn. You get no applause. All you get is the salute, brother. I appreciate the holla. I'm bare naked out here, man. No soundboard. You don't get the. You get the make believe one. Oh, for you too, Gabe. You get the make believe. Oh, you too, Dank. Make believe air horn. Those are my 3 hollows right now. You happy, Dank? No Party City. I'll be my own MacGyver. I'm just gonna make up my own horn. Happy. That's for Dank, man. Dabs. Okay, Dank. Oh, you got some dabs. All right. I ain't gonna make. Okay, the dabs. Gotcha. Okay. All right. The hot sauce. The hot sauce in the sex scene from that morning. Yeah, No Limit. That hot sauce. Ugh. Come on, man. That's nasty as hell. Yeah, you put the hot sauce in her for the corns, in her feet. Hey, come on, man. You saw the feet, right? She had them corns. Hey, come on, man. She had hair in her too. He's like, hey, come on, man. Stop playing with me, guys. That was a bad scene. That was a horrible scene. Why, little dog? Trey, bring your simple right. Why, Trey? Bring your simple ass. Right, Jay. Right, Jay. There's a little baby foot too. Why, Trey? Get your simple ass. He's like, oh. Hey, man, facts, brother, facts. No, it was a fight night round 3. Yeah, hey, man. No Limit. Fight night. Oh, come on, man. Not some nostalgia for me now. All these fight nights. Hey, they need to bring them back, man. They need to bring them back. I miss those games. That would bring back the game playing again. If they brought boxing game back, a legit game that we grew up on, man, that'll give me back the game playing again. We only got to 102 today. Down to 90s now. Oh, man. Only, Bill. Only. Yeah, Eric, it's too damn hot, man. Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, says Dank. Can I be honest? Both. But it isn't spurts, though, for me, Dank, because how this worked, though, was that I played Street Fighter for the longest time when I, at my guy's house. Where I grew up at, Dank, I had a Nintendo and Sega Genesis. My guy had a Sega and a TurboGrafx 16. And then my guy my other best friend, I still talk to him to this day. All of them do. He shared the same backyard, though, 2 houses away from me. And he had a Nintendo 64 and I forgot another game system. So since we all had different game systems, we all went to each other's houses, or we brought our game systems over to like one house. So we played all the games together. Like summertime, we was out of school. Like in the late 80s, early 90s. Well, I say the 90s because I didn't get my Nintendo till like 89. I remember there was one guy in my block. He had the first Nintendo in 80, and all of us would be in his house. I didn't get my Nintendo till like 88 or 89. It was like the winter of 88, 89. So I'll say like by the like 91, 92, that's when all of us had our own game systems. Like I said, I had a Nintendo and the Genesis, and my man had Sega and TurboGrafx 16. My other guy had the 64. So my guy had the 64. We would play Street Fighter at his house, right? We would play Street Fighter at his house. I was the first guy in my block to get Mortal Kombat. Like, I had it before anybody. I copped at the flea market. Yo, I forgot the days actually when games used to drop at the video game store. And there was this one guy who had the plug at the flea market, and he had a whole load of Mortal Kombats. So I got Mortal Kombat before anybody. So I was playing it that weekend. So I came to school Monday. It was like, yo, I said, you ain't got a Mortal Kombat? And I brought the sleeve. I said, what's this? Oh! So dang on that one. I played both actually. So yeah, I actually played both. Because the way we worked in our neighborhood. Hold on here. Let me scroll down here. Yes, then start choking on her nail. Yeah, Jay, he was choking on that nail. Tons of Dave, I got spins for the W. That's what's up, Chauncey. I gave my official pick yesterday on my live stream because I didn't know how bad the Wi-Fi would be here. But yeah, I gave Spence my official pick. I even the locals here in Vegas, they like it. Like even the cab driver is like, yeah, we think Bud's okay, but we're gonna go with Spence. It's kind of funny how Bud was on ESPN and HBO and ESPN, so they got him as he's the dog. Spence is the betting underdog right now, but everybody is looking at the fact like, yo, it's about Spence. I got Spence too, Chauncey. I gave my official pick yesterday. I got Spence. I'm not switching off of it. I love 2.5 hours away. I live in the desert as well, so I know how hot it is. Oh, you live? I'm sorry, you live 2.5 hours away. Okay, Eric. Yeah, you in Cali anyway, Eric, right? You're in Cali, so you know about this heat. This West Coast heat. I mean, at this point in the game, guys, when you get to over 100 degrees, it don't matter about West Coast heat. Midwest heat. Heat is heat. And the reason why I say that, though, because when my guy Mikey, y'all know me on YouTube here, Mike's Philippine Journey. And I went to his wedding. This man, it's been that long. It was 2011. Yeah, he got married 12 years ago around this time, right? And so his wedding was in Arizona, in Scottsdale. And it from Chicago, when I remember going out of town flying in, and Chicago was like 100 degrees, like 98, 100, but the humidity heat index made for like 108. It was hot as hell, right? And then I flew out to his wedding. I was a groomsman in his wedding, and it was like 102 out there. And even though it's the dry heat in Chicago has the humidity, it felt the same. It felt the same, guys. So at this point, again, when you get to the hundreds, you know what I say? Hot is hot. And then when we got this heat thing going on right now, we're in the 110s and 115s. It don't matter where you at. Unbearable, just unbearable, right? Let's keep it a buck. When it's unbearable, it's unbearable. You just forget it. Once you get past like 105, forget the numbers. You know, it's just like, okay, it's just hot as hell. What's going on, Carl? This is how I found you the very first time. Oh, for real, Carl? Hey, Carl, if that was the case, then that you talking about last year at the when Kevin Samuels passed away, that's when you found me? Because you've been around for a while then. And so if that's why you first found me, Carl, that was the weekend that Kevin Samuels died last year. Damn, salute. Bad weekend. Hopefully we don't have any major disasters going on this weekend, guys. That was a bad weekend. Salute to you, Carl. Undisputed Boxing Game is still beta testing. What's going on, Russ? Hey, man, thanks, bro. He came with the $5 super sticker, man. Hey, man, no question. I comment straight love the game. Check it out. Russ, like I said, I'm in Vegas. I'm bare bones. MacBook Pro, camera, mic, and a mouse. So I'll give you the regular. Okay, that's what I give you there. It's old school. Old school. I don't got no soundboard, man. Thank you, man. Salute, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for turning the chat blue. I appreciate y'all, these super hollers, man. Thank you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna leave it up for you. I'm gonna leave it up for you. What I'm talking about, man. You dropping the game here. You know what I mean? Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Hold on here. You prefer Mortal Kombat? Yeah, you know what though? I will say this though, Big Smooth. I guess if you made me choose, right? You said gun to the head, choose. I guess it'd be Mortal Kombat because I own the Mortal Kombat game. You know, so my guy had 64, and I was playing Street Fighter first, right? So I was playing Street Fighter first, but I own Mortal Kombat, and then this was back in the day when we was on Genesis and we played 64, where that getting the books was. Remember, you used to get the books so that you could understand the game. You'll read about the history, and they have certain codes, and they'll tell you how certain areas to get through, especially like the Super Mario Brothers 2. Remember those old school books? They'd be like 84 pages long. Y'all remember that? So, like, same thing with Mortal Kombat, though. I had got one of those books so I could understand how to do the finishing moves, things of that nature. So, if you made me choose, it would have to be Mortal Kombat, I guess, because of the fact that I own the game. But, you know, I could play both, though, man. Pooh Man says my first console was Sega Genesis. No doubt, man. I love my Genesis. That was my ish, man. I love my Genesis. I missed that too. I'm glad that they didn't make it. I mean, I'm mad that they didn't make it. They had a really good platform. Just whatever. I remember I saw a documentary on them. They just behind the scenes, they just couldn't handle it. Jay says, I got my first Nintendo back in '88. Around the time I got mine, Jay. Okay, then yeah, we were on the same time. I never forget too. My pops every winter would get a Christmas bonus from his job. And so that year he used part of his bonus and we went to Sears. Yo, this is how old school it was. We went to Sears that actually had a few Nintendos left with the Duck Hunt, you know, and with the gun and everything, the Duck Hunt extra and everything like that. So I remember going to Sears and he used part of his his bonus money. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing, man. He sacrificed his bonus money for me. Man, we rocked that Nintendo out too. Had to blow the cartridges. Hey, man. Shout out to Derek. What's going on, Derek? Derek came in with the $5 holla. Turn the chat here green saying, Dave, aka the fugitive. You can't be hiding when you go live from your location. Oh, I got 10 on the chicken. Hey, what's going on, Derek? Like I told everybody, there's no soundboard on bare bones naked on location here. So you know what you get? You get the manual. Thank you for the holler, man. Salute. Salute to everybody dropping hollers today, man. Bare bones in the hotel room. Sorry, I'm gonna leave you up here. What am I doing here? Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Like I just got in town a few hours ago, guys. Johnny says I still got my Game Boy. I didn't know it though. I didn't have a Game Boy. I had a Game Gear. Remember Sega had the Game Gear? I loved my Game Gear, y'all. It had the TV extension too. Like if you bought the extension and it turned, you had the bunny ears, so you can get like local channels. You get your local 2, 5, 7, 9, and 32. Man, Game Gear was the ish, dog. I love my Game Gear. I don't know if y'all remember that or not. My older brother was a Street Fighter fan. I'm a contrarian, so I picked Mortal Kombat. Gotcha, Dank. Makes sense. You're staying consistent, Dank. You're staying consistent. Big moves that I had Nintendo, Sega CD, and all the PlayStation came out first. You had Sega CD? Big Smooth. There was this one cat. I remember I was in 7th grade, and he was the only kid in school with Sega CD. It didn't last, as you know. He was, and you're jogging my memory right now. It was what, like 92, 93? 92, 93 era. And I remember he was the first one to get it in our school. And before it came out, he just kept talking about Sega CD, Sega CD. He was like, shut up. Like, rich white boy, Sega CD, Sega CD. He was like, shut up, man. We know you got Sega CD. Who man, I still have my Sega Genesis. That's what's up, man. You still got the Genesis? Nice. Yeah. See what's up here. Cali love. Yeah. Dave is the soundboard today. Got me choking over here. Yeah, Jay, I am the soundboard. Hey, there's a movie that came out like within the last like 10 years. I forgot it was actually filmed in Chicago. Who was in it? Man, I know the black dude. He was a DJ. And he was doing the air horn, but he was also doing the air horn man in his mouth too. Derek said, I had all the gaming systems starting with Intellivision. Word, Derek? You had everything, huh? Best boxing video game, Ready to Rumble. Oh, wow, Pooh, man. I remember Ready to Rumble. My brother's roommate had a Dreamcast. Was that like 2000? That was around the 2000. I remember playing that game all the time when I used to go to his crib because that's when that D'Angelo Voodoo album came out around that time. And we was bumping that Voodoo album playing that Ready to Rumble, man. Yeah, that was something else. Y'all know I'm young, but my first console was the PlayStation 2. But I also have the original Xbox. Man, I remember I actually got the original PlayStation 2, like the first batch. I had the first batch of PlayStation 2s when it first dropped. And how I got it, though, because there's one kid that my brother's friend, one of my brother's friends, his younger brother, who was younger than me, he had got the PlayStation 2, but he didn't want it. His daddy got it for him. I said, I'll buy it off of you. So I bought it off of him. He had it for like a week and didn't want it. I was like, what's your problem? You snatch this off your hands. Take this money. Yeah. See here. Yeah, man, that's how you learn the moves and combos, right, Big Smooth? What's going on, the Prince? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm Dead Man Walking on Street Fighter and Tekken. Gotcha. I had my first video in the 70s, says Derek. For real? Oh, man. You OG, Derek. Derek OG in the game systems here. I hated the Dreamcast joystick, though. Was fat as hell with that little ass analog stick. I didn't like the Dreamcast. That's why I was over at my brother's house all the time, and I played his. And just by playing his, I knew I didn't want to buy it. I was like, yeah, if I'm over his cut, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll get the sticks. But when Cannon B getting my own money, I was like, nah. Matter of fact, when the Dreamcast came out around that time, that's when I had the PlayStation 2. So I was heavy on the PS2. So knowing that, I was like, nah, I just go over to his crib to play Dreamcast. You know? Worked out okay, though, because they stopped making games for it. I was like, I'm good. They only had a couple of games for that Sega CD. Yeah, Derek, they only had a couple of games. I didn't have a Neo Geo, man. No Neo Geo. I wanted a Neo Geo, Jay Gray. But I tell you, my guy had TurboGrafx 16. Y'all remember TurboGrafx 16? Never forget that. My guy had a TurboGrafx 16. That was like a unicorn. He was like, oh, he was the only one on the block with TurboGrafx 16. So I couldn't afford Neo Geo or Jag. Oh, I forgot about Jaguar, Derek. Yeah, no doubt. I don't have my system, just a few games, but I have all my comic books. Most of the years in 88 to 2000. Yeah, I got a game. I got all my comics too at my parents' house, Dank. Oh, I gotta go down there and get them cleaned up. They're they're all still in plastic though. All my before my pops passed away, he dropped over. He was cleaning up before my pops passed away. He was cleaning out the house, and so he brought over all of my trading cards: basketball, baseball, football. I'm talking about back in the day. And he was supposed to bring the comic books over, but we didn't get to that part here. But everything I have he brought over from my cards. Yo, I had complete sets of man. I'm drawing blanks right now. What was it? Oh man, I wish I was in my basement right now, but what's not Fleer? Fleer was baseball, right? Yeah, Fleer was baseball. I had complete sets of Fleer, Upper Decks, Skybox. When Skybox first dropped, like the first 3 years, complete sets, every single card. Yo, if y'all come in my basement, there's literally like over 10,000 cards now. Jason, I had Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, PlayStation 1 through 4, and Dreamcast. Okay. Jay was holding it down. Heavy on the Nintendo front. Okay. Atari 2600 Rust Cuts. Okay. My brother had Atari 2600. I didn't claim that. That's my brother's. That's why I don't claim it. He's like 6.5, 7 years older than me, so I don't claim it. That's his. Sega Genesis is your first console, Eric. Okay. My cousin had a Jaguar. Oh, your cousin? Man. Derek said, Jay Gray, really, that game system was like $500 back then. It was expensive back then. Remember Nintendo was $200 when they first came out? And that was a grip. That $199 price tag. Thanks to life. All my cards still Barry Bonds, Mike McGuire, Sammy Sosa, Ken Jr., and senior rookie cards. Dope, Dank. Eric J says, my last console was that Sega Genesis. Man, Bill, you was one and done, huh, Bill? Bill was one and done. He was like, I got the Genesis and I was out. Never had a 64. My cousin had one. Okay. Like, my dad played baseball, so we had all the baseball record. Oh, for real? That's dope, Dank. That's dope. Pops played. That's what's up. Blue Man says EJ best controller, right? Pixman says I'm about to go drop a game movie short. I'm calling it Moscato Man. It's the opening for AC Revolutions of one of the best games ever made. Okay, that's what's up, Big Smooth. Moscato Man. Okay, that's what's up, brother. What the hell's going on over here? Nice. Dang, what the hell's going on over here? Hold on, guys. Man. Oh, sorry, guys. That's my man Theo texting me here, right? I text Theo when I got in town. As soon as I connected on, I got online and internet. I'm not even going to give this guy any shine. I can say his name, but y'all remember about a month or two ago when we had the troll coming for me? And I brought him, he came on the show, and just cursed him out and kicked him out and blocked his ass. And he's still getting like 30 views a video. He making like 20 videos a day, trolling me. Well, now he's trolling Theo and tagging me in the troll. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I even watched the video. It's got like 38 views. And so he's coming after Theo, and then he tags me on it. And I'm like, so I text Theo. Right, bro. Hold on. There we go. Who's this? Mikey texting me here. What's going on here? So this other vlogger. What's he talking about here? He's talking about something here. Oh, wow. My boy Mike's about to be on some ish, guys. Look at Derek saying, boo Theo. Hey, stop hating, brother. Derek, stop hating. Jay's like, I got my first PlayStation back in 95 when it first dropped, and Street Fighter Alpha came with it. I got my PlayStation around like 95, 96 as well, I think. No. Wait a minute. Oh, snap. The spear is actually showing me something right now, guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this here. Give y'all a little demonstration. Hold on, guys. This is the real kickback for real. Let me do this here. Let me do this again. There we go. Y'all got to see this. I don't know if let's see if it even comes out. Yeah, Vinny, I got it taken care of, brother. The leak is fixed. We got the leak fixed, brother. Appreciate you checking in on me, brother. All right. Let me see if I could do this here. Oh, they turned it off. Oh, no, they didn't. Hold on. Can y'all see the spear? I forget. I'll do it later. See, I'm posted by the spear here, and it started doing the images, but it's just too much daylight right now, guys. Yeah, the old team bass weren't time inside the more. Put the dirt. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Officially popular enough for a stalker. You have made it, brother. Hey, man. Hold on. Let me turn this off. Damn it. He a stalker, all right, guys. Dang, this thing's not even. Just have to turn it off. So yeah, this is guy out here who's trolling. He makes videos about everybody, tags everybody, but he gets no views. And he don't know what the hell he's talking about because I liked your old videos, but what you doing now is like I always did this stuff. So he's a clout chaser. And it makes it sad he's 60 years old. Like we're living in a society where we got 60-year-old, trolls out here, dank. So the fact that I made a live stream about him and I put him in the picture. Like if actually, dank, if you go to my live streams on my content, you can see the dude looks dusty as hell. So I brought him on, cursed him out, then took him off, then blocked him. So he still kept making videos about me, and he's actually being happy about it. He was like, yo, I got a few more subscribers. I got 60 views. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? I got 60 views tagging me? You need to stop tagging me. It ain't helping. Yeah, the guy with the Rocky teeth, Derek. Yeah. So I get in town today, right? And I looking at my mentions, and I'm looking, I was like, oh, this mother crapper again. So then I look, but the video's not about me. It's about Theo. So he's been attacking me. So now he's attacking Theo now. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Like he don't understand how this YouTube game works. He don't understand how YouTube works. So that's what it is. So yeah, Vinny, I got it fixed, man. The guy came out. My MacGyver move actually worked to stop the leaking so that I didn't have to monitor everything. Like had to dump the water like every 4 or 5 hours. The guy came in, took all the copper piping out, like that could have been damaged, replaced it all. We're good to go now, brother. Oh, I wouldn't be here today, Vinny, if I didn't get that fix. That was not going to happen. As much as I want to be out here, the last thing I need is have my basement flooded, or just taking even with my little Jimmy Rig temporary thing here, taking that chance. this trip is not worth it. So yeah, man, there's no way I was gonna hop on a plane until the home front was straight. I ain't gonna be irresponsible like that, man. The house is worth more than this trip. As much as this is gonna be a dope fight, you know, and everything, there's gonna be a, you know, there will be another big fight in 10 years. That's the way I look at it. As much as I would, you know, I would hate to miss this. There will be another big fight in 5 to 10 years. The Prince like, hey Dave, all I get is 15 views a video, and you got to start somewhere, the Prince. But here's the thing, though, the Prince, he's trying to clout chase me. You're just building your platform, getting started here. He's tagging people like me and getting 30 views. So no one don't want to see him. Like, I got 17,000 subscribers here right now, and y'all ain't been trying to go see him talk about me. So what's that telling? You know what I'm saying? So you doing you, brother. Don't worry about that. He's tagging me, and everybody who knows me saying, nah, we don't want to watch this. You know? Dave got that view. Yeah, man. I'm not going to do this live stream too much longer. I want to camp up at night. I want to turn my camera around because it's still too bright. You got to remember, I'm the West Coast right now. So if y'all in the Midwest, you know, y'all 2 hours ahead of us, or, you know, or if y'all on the East Coast, it's 3 hours. So it's going to be a long time. If not a long time, I still got hours before, you know, we get the darkness out here, especially in the summertime. You know, we ain't daylight savings now. We got longer days now. So I want to come back later on tonight so y'all can see the background while we're kicking it, you know? I only play Double Dragon on Sega Genesis. I'm feeling old. Man, Double Dragon on my cousin had the Sega. See, my cousin had Sega and I had the Sega Genesis. So when he come to visit me, he would bring his console. So we had Nintendo, Sega, and Sega Genesis all on summer break, man. We were locked in the house. Well, days like this where it was so hot where you didn't go outside, the humidity, like 102 degrees in Chicago. Yo, we had all 3 gaming systems. Yo, we get some Subway, some Gatorade. You see me drinking right now. And yo, we'll be locked in the basement for like 9 hours straight. And Double Dragon was one of those games. That's why I'm saying all that. Jay's like, that nigga been into a brick burger. Hey, man, stop playing. Stop playing, man. Oh, you did see that, Dank? Yeah, super forgettable. My father's a little older than him and would never act like a fool. Dank, that's what's crazy. You said your father's just a little bit older than him. This dude is 60. Dank? 60 moving like this. Sad. And then when I asked him why he's doing it, so I got nothing better to do. Like, seriously? How about do some productive? How about making some money? Hey, what's going on, Shantae? What's going on, girl? Good to see you. Shantae's in the building. That was ridiculous, Dank. Like, you're 60. I'm 43. You a grown-ass man. Like, you in that category, like you're or my older cousins / like the youngest aunt uncles that I have in my family. You acting like that. You acting like a little ass kid. He too old to be playing. I know, Vinny. Damn shame. And he think he doing it. What he doing here? Tag me, tag Theo, get 40 views. I'm doing it. Stop it. Just stop it. It ain't helping. Oh, man. Scroll down here. Hold on. What's this here? Dusty as hell. Extra dusty. He looked musty, too. He looked mad musty. Not just dusty, musty. You know you smell bad when someone said you look musty. You know how your mommy say you smell like outside? You smell musty. Remember y'all mom and y'all dad, your grandma always say that? You smell like outside. Smelling all musty. 60 years of untreated personality orders, you know? Yeah. You know the crazy thing too, Dank? He's supposed to be a veteran. He's supposed to be a veteran, bro. Mm-mm-mm. All righty. He wants to know where you live. Yeah, he kept calling me gay because I got long hair. The logic in that, guys. You know, he lived in it's that older generation above me. Like, that's part of like the it's not the entry bearer, but the older part of Gen X that when they see guys with long hair and automatically call people gay. He gave us OG a bad rap. We stay cool at all times. Yeah, Vinny. Derek said that guy's suspect. Dusty, musty, crusty. It says Messy Michonne. For real, that's what she says, Jay. Dusty, musty, crusty. I gotta see her schedule to catch her live streams. Yeah, but there's a group I'm gonna ninja watch. See you, Dank. So this real fast. We'll talk about guys like that. Unfortunately, because I've seen that in my own family. It's that, you know, the older cats in Gen X, you know, whatever. If you got long hair, you're gay. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember this. I was talking to somebody the other day about this. This is back in the 80s when people, you know, I got my ears pierced, right? That generation, you know, if you had your left ear pierced, you were straight. If you had your right ear pierced, they'll say you were gay. Or if you had both ears pierced, you were considered gay. Like, if you want to get your ear pierced back in the day, guys, that's the generation that say you can only have your left ear pierced. If you had your left ear pierced, you weren't gay. That's that. When I heard him talking, I knew what kind of guy he was, what kind of Chicago cat he was. Can y'all believe? I don't know if y'all remember that. There was a period of time, guys, in the 80s where if men want to get their ears pierced, if you had your right ear pierced, you were gay. You have both ears pierced, it was catchy, but they'll still consider you gay. You can only have your left ear pierced. No, Leonard's like, my mom and pops think like that. They are in their 70s babies. He was talking like he had too much sugar in his tank to be right, Derek. He did. Bill, you remember that? Okay, Bill remembers that. Thank you. That's the kind of guy that he is. That it still thinks by that mantra. Right? Like, if you live, here's the thing too, if y'all remember that live stream. If you live out here in Chicago, right? If you're black and you live in the north side, you're gay. Yeah, that's how hardcore his mentality is. And that's that 80s logic back then too as well. If you were black and lived in the north side, then they're going to say, oh, you moved to Boys Town, you're probably gay. No one's like, I ain't checking. So I'm not checking for no dude's private dealings. You can sense that is. Yeah, I know, man. Derek's like, I remember that. Guys, there was a time in the 80s, 70s, before me in the 70s, of course, but 80s as well, still the 90s. You lived in Chicago. It didn't matter. You said, I moved to the north side. The stigma was you were gay. Why you got moved to the north side? Oh, the fun boys, huh? That's that dude's mentality. Old head tried to switch when he got on live with Dave. Vinny's like, huh? Vinny. This is the logic that we deal in the black community here. The older community of Gen X here. And that's why things are messing with the black community right now. We got Gen X men who think like this. Then you want to add the fact that you got these Gen X men too, as well, that are older G's who listen to it. Remember, we joke around about the Key Sweats 80s and the, you know, all the 80s synth music, the baby faces. I'll make your bath water. So in the 80s, we had a whole bunch of black men, you know, who were coming during a time who were extra simps playing that R&B music. And then you had the other diaspora of black men who just throw these tropes out there just by your location. Yeah, Bill. Wow. Yeah. You ask people out here in Chicago, the tropes were, if you move to the north side of Chicago, they thought you moved close enough to be around Boys Town so that you can be your gay self. You can live in your truth. That's why he kept saying, if you probably live in north side. If you watch that live stream, he kept saying, that's why you probably in the north side right now. And I'm not in the north side. I live in the goddamn suburbs. That's his dumb ass, right? The reason why I do my live streams, guys, when I do the TD&D roll call, because out here in Chicago, people are just funky stupid. Like, you can say you're from, if I live in the suburbs, but I say Chicago, then they take offense to that. You're not in Chicago, you're in the suburbs, right? But I used to live in Chicago. And I work in Chicago. But I'm the Chicagoland suburbs. So if I talk to somebody, I'm not going to say a suburb like Lombard Or I'm not going to say something like Oak Brook because the average person outside of Chicagoland is not going to know that. If you're in California, unless you're a truck driver who make rounds out here, you're not going to know Oak Brook. You're not going to know Downers Grove. So you just say Chicago. It's like, yeah, I'm in Chicago. Or I'm 30 minutes out of Chicago. But when I do my TD&D roll call, I've done so many live streams where I do that. And what do I say? Chicagoland suburbs, 60-year-old stand up. So that I don't have these dumbass niggas out here. It's like, you ain't in Chicago, Dave, you in the suburbs. I do that on purpose because there's a lot of dumb motherfuckers out here, dumb niggas in Chicago that take offense to that. That's the reason why I do the TD&D roll call. Because when you see my live streams, I say Chicago. When you see actually those posted, like where your location, I type in Chicago because it makes it easier for people to search for the video because you can search for locations and it's like, okay, this guy's in Chicago. But if I said I was in Lombard or I was in Oak Brook, who's going to know where that's at? That's part of the YouTube game as well. I would move for better living conditions, period. Don't care what people say. It's all about living your best life. I know, Vinny. I live my best life. I don't care what that dude says or anybody else. Oh, you live over here. Man, please. I live where it's nice. PG County gets that heat from DC too. Okay, you know what? That makes sense, Big Smooth, out there in the DMV area. That makes sense in the DMV area. I can see that. I'm not from there, but I can see the similarities. I can see that from the outside in. If you're in a big city and you got surrounding suburbs, and of course you got a major metropolis, there's gonna be people who say, you don't live over here, you live over there. Days like the men look like Jeepers Creepers. Hey, come on, Jay. Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers. So yeah, Corey Holcomb hates when someone says they're from Chicago but live in the outskirts. Yeah, I've heard Corey say that. He's part of that older crowd too. I've heard Corey say that. But that's why I do my TD&D roll call. Because when someone try to come for me, like, you ain't in Chicago, I'm like, and? You say Chicago. Well, I'm in Chicago. I'm in Chicago almost every day. When I work, I used to live in Chicago. I say the suburbs, though. I claim the Chicagoland suburbs. I claim Chicago. I don't care what y'all say. But I do that on purpose, though, because there's going to be some idiots there's always idiots that say, you ain't from there. It's no biggie, though. That's just the way, you got black heads out here. It's a lot of older heads that got this slow, this way of thinking that slows us all down. There's a lot of small city in Chicago, but that's still Chicago. Yeah. You're right. But it doesn't matter, though. The people who are actually in the Chicago area code, they take that as a badge of honor. You ain't in Chicago. And the thing about it, though, that even though, like, I know the city, there's so many change that goes on. Sometimes you don't know you're in the city or not. Like, when I say it like that, like if you're coming from the suburbs and going to the west side, right? From the outskirts, there's Maywood, there's Bellwood, and it's Maywood, it's Bellwood, but it looks like goddamn Chicago, right? Even though it's not Chicago, it's Chicago. And I get it. Or if you're in Oak Park, literally depend on the area where you're in Oak Park, you could be on one side of the street and be in Oak Park, and then on the other side of the street, you'd be like on the west side of Chicago. Chicago Avenue, when you're in Oak Park, you go down Chicago Avenue, if you don't know where you're at over there, if you've never been over there, you literally could be in Oak Park and then cross street, you be in Chicago, on the west side of Chicago, and wouldn't even know the difference. Except when you get a few blocks away when you see them houses. But literally, Chicago Avenue divides so much where you didn't know the difference. Big Smooth, like, DC ain't big without the surrounding areas, though. I hear you. Gotcha. It's been a while since I've been to DC. It's been a while since I've been to DC. Last time I went to DC, y'all still got a trash problem out there in DC? Last time I was in DC, man, y'all had trash piled up to here. It looked like New York City, y'all. The times I've seen the trash in DC and New York City, it's like 1 and 2 got some worse trash pickup. Vinny's like, I've never been to Chicago. Okay. Corey Hogan gave the comedian, you mean Godfrey? Godfrey Helfer saying he's from Chicago, but he's from the Burbs before they fell out. Yeah, Godfrey's from out here in Chicago. Well, I'm in Vegas right now. He didn't live in the Burbs, though. If I remember, he may have lived in the suburbs for a stint. But if I remember correctly, because I saw Godfrey in concert on my birthday. He performed. I saw him last year on my birthday, right? And if I remember correctly about Godfrey, his dad was a teacher in Chicago for like 30 years. And the way that it works out here in Chicago is that if you're a teacher in the city, you have to live in Chicago. So I always thought that I knew that he's been all around Chicago and he talked about the different parts, but I always thought that he was a resident of Chicago because you can't be a teacher in Chicago unless you live in Chicago, unless you're lying about your address. You know, lots of they found about that because I actually dated a girl a while back. This is a while back. I talked about her before. She's, you know, I was dating her back when she was an undergrad, and then she got her master's. And then last time I talked to her, she was working to be a principal, but she was already a teacher. And she was working administration, and she was upset because she was about to live somewhere, about to buy a place, and then they told, and she was going to apply for a higher position in Chicago teachers. I forgot what they call the CT, the union, whatever like that. And they told her that she would have to move. She could take the job. So she ended up buying a property in Chicago so that she could actually work full time in Chicago to do that leg up. I don't know. It may have changed or not, but hey. Oh, not Godfrey, Grady. Oh, okay. I was thinking you saying God. Okay, I got you, Jay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Jay. Grady. Okay. I thought the typo on your end is actually a comedian named Grady. Ah, gotcha. I never heard of. Hey, I never heard of a Grady. I have not. He's really a local comedian. I ain't say I know all comedians, but I follow Chicago comics, and they come to the Chicago Improv all the time in Schaumburg or all the spots. And maybe I fell off, but I ain't seen his name out here. My bad, Jay. Hey, Jay, my bad. I read the typo, but you was on one. You was right. I was wrong. Big was like, I moved 3 years ago. Okay, man. Gotcha. Hey, guys, I'm going to drop this live stream now. I'm going to finish getting my stuff out of the completely packed and everything like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change my setup here so that I can have my camera looking at the spear at night, so I can live stream so y'all can get a view here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all my stuff taken care of. Y'all were here for my test stream, so thank you for just give me the few hows while we're rocking through this here, so we know I got everything working. If you guys were here last year, like Carl, when I did my first live stream in Vegas last year, the struggle was real. So this test stream actually is working out better here. So what I'm gonna do here, guys, I'm gonna end this live stream now. I'm just gonna move some things around and get a better view for the background here, and then I'll have some other topics to talk about and whatnot. The Prince says Corey too hard on my southern brother Marcus. Hey, Prince, he be riding. Pause. He be riding Marcus hard. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna change my setup and look out for the notifications when I do my live streams rest this week, guys. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm in town now. I got in town safe. My pipes are taken care of now, pause. So we good to go on that. It's fight weekend. So now I know that I'm in the spot here. So we'll get a better viewpoint here. I'll have something to talk about. I'm not gonna be worried about my janky connection. It seemed like the Palazzo got their Wi-Fi working out here. I gotta get something to eat too. I had some lunch earlier, but I gotta get something to eat. Bet Dave, say less. No doubt, Jay. No doubt. So yeah, man, I'm gonna do a few things here, but we're gonna still kick it this weekend, guys. So I'll be back later. I don't know about tonight. We'll see, but tomorrow for sure. We're going to get some food. We're going to kick back, get some rest. It's been a long day. So I appreciate y'all checking in for the test stream, and when y'all look for the notification, and we'll be back and we're going to kick it, All right, fellas, I'm out of here.